Hey, all right, what's up? DJT expand. Oh, wow. Okay, financial services. We'll launch 𝗓𝗏𝗏. They'll be buying Bitcoin. Looks like it's kind of what we expected, right? They've been sort of hinting at this, or the market's been hinting at this. So I would say probably a sell on the news. Video streaming platform 𝗓𝗏+. Well, better strategy than Truth Social, which has not gone well. Oh, Jesus Christ, Kitty, I don't want to play with you. Go away. Yeah, it's starting to sell off a little bit. I guess this, this is what was expected. I don't like shorting DJT. I kind of got burned on it so many times. But I think after this news, there's going to be folks who say, well, they're just getting started. That this is, their financial thing is just getting started and they're going to do more. But I don't think that holds water, because ultimately, if you failed at the social thing, now you're trying this other thing. It's kind of this admission of, all right, we got to get something going here. How's Moderna finally going up? All right, shorting some Truth Social. Yeah, I have a bunch of quantum computing stuff to do. I have learned some negative new information. I think that this space is a lot worse than I thought it was. So some really interesting info I'll share with you in a minute. Yeah, it gets worse, Yeah, I got sick to my stomach the other night and spent basically the whole day in bed. The most important thing is that when you write high-level code, it has to get sort of transpiled, which is sort of a pseudo compilation step. You're translating it and compiling it, but you're not really compiling it because there's no sort of machine code here anyway. But regardless, you're sort of getting it to a place where it's ready to run. And you ultimately have to boil it down to these like very simple circuits. You've probably seen me run some of these programs, a little bit more complicated than the next. Occasionally I would hit bottlenecks and wonder what was happening. I just save it for later. And I finally decided to actually do the program. So here, I decided to finally like really study what was going on with these programs. So here's what I've learned. For this simple find the factors of 77, there are 145,000 gates, logic gates. This is a fully Shor's compatible program. So this does not do, let's see, this does a controlled, make sure I understand. This is not a fully quantum compatible program. There are parts of this that are not done in QC that should be, but regardless, that's kind of the state of affairs. So why is this important? Well, we only have so much gate fidelity. So that's a lot of gates, right? 145,000. So what's important here is that if our gate fidelity is 99.5%, so here's 995, the probability that we get through all the logic gates is 0.995 to the 145,000th power. Interesting, right? Yeah, we don't even do a period finding here. So this is a very amateur circuit. So we saw that to write a general quantum program a general Shor's implementation required 15 million gates. So with fidelity of 0.995, let's try fidelity of 0.999, 4 nines, 5 nines. 5 nines gets you to a place where the program will actually run. 6 nines, and you could actually run this and see success. We do 1,000 shots partially for this reason. So if you do 0.995, and then you do 1,000 of these, well, I suppose I can multiply this by 1,000, but I'm still not getting the result that I thought I'd get. So maybe with the IBM, it might be 0.995, but again, still not quite getting that. So some of these gates, I wonder if they're truly independent probabilities. But because this program does succeed. So I wonder if you have the phase change and the C0, if maybe it's just the C0 that has failure. Truth Social stock shooting up. as the company announces, they will do financial services. 𝗏𝗏𝗏. What is this? Oh man, it doesn't even hire a broker to get 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Man, I should really buy this thing, shouldn't I? This domain is already taken. You mean you don't even have the website ready? 𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗏, they've not really kept the act going for 20 years because stock's never really been worth that much. This is the most the quantum computing industry has ever been worth. Like D-Wave? We haven't added any African markets yet to Godel, but we will. I don't know if Chinese stocks will bounce back or when, or... Oh yeah, I was supposed to short some Fartcoin this morning, but I had some technical. Yeah, I have a bigger short in 𝗓𝗋𝗄 than Rigetti. 𝗓𝗋𝗄 doesn't have earnings. Nobody cares about Fartcoin. Get a job. Getting a job will be good for you. Yeah, go operate your forklift, all right? Just leave financial investments to the professionals. You're not a financial professional. Fartcoin isn't a financial thing. It's just a bubble phenomenon. People are going to sit back and wonder why they ever trade, quote unquote, trade these types of investments. 𝗕𝗢𝗙 and MOG and S&P 6900. All of these meme coins are worth zero. I'm going to trade my dollars for Solana. Then I'm going to trade my Solana for Fartcoin. Hold on, there's an even better token, 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗢𝗏 GigaChad token. Yeah. I'm a GigaChad. My crypto makes me a GigaChad. All the chicks like me now. Yeah, the dogs have consistently outperformed the cats. That's been a 10-year trend in crypto. Why? We just don't know. There are many dog analysts. They hedge the dogs with the cats. NFTs, meme coins are the new NFTs.
Order filled.
I think DJT might be red today. Everyone knew this was going to happen.
Order partially filled.
I think so, you actually had investors, like real investors, real traders, not just retail.
Order filled.
Investing in this because of this news. And now it's like, it was so widely telegraphed. The question is, can they make this a real
order filled
company with a real business? That's harder, a lot harder than the Trumps could do that. They would have already done it before. It takes a lot of talent to create brand new businesses from scratch. And Lord knows Trump's been trying his whole life and hasn't had that much success. He wanted to do Trump Airlines, Trump casinos, et cetera, et cetera. No offense to the president, who I admire very much. It's just not that easy. How could you invert me? You would lose all your money. You want to inverse the guy who's up 20x? Does that make sense? I'm not even sure Richard Branson is Richard Branson. There's really very few people who have been able to do that. Virgin Galactic didn't go great. I think real estate is one thing. Trump does real estates and resorts fairly well, but just creating new business lines that you have no core competency in, no prior success in, it's just not easy. Doesn't mean you don't try, but if you're the market, you're not supposed to give it much value. Arvinas dropped a lot. Well, we don't know what the Fed's going to say. Let's check out most active securities, at least by share volume. Usual suspects. Well, there's an NVIDIA 2x long. It's down quite a bit. Coursera, NerdWallet, 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗏, Warner Music, losers, Nebius, the NVIDIA, ETF, Bitcoin miners, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, some of the other crypto mining / data infrastructure companies, some energy guys, kind of just unwinding the trade that has worked, basically. A lot of red stocks. I think you have to keep in mind that these AI products are really, really popular. The main loser here is, unfortunately, seems like it could be NVIDIA. Consumers and enterprise still really want the products, especially enterprise. Yeah, Jerome Powell could spite Trump a bit. There's no borrow in Qubit. I'm short a small amount, but it's hard to borrow. Ooh, KRAS Pro Tech. Yeah, Arvinas could be really exciting. You guys want a long? This could be it. This could be it. Yeah, hey, I would say so. Let me actually see if it's borrowable. No borrow. Yeah, Arvinas could be good. ARVN. Could be exciting. It's a really good biotech company. High tech, real discovery engine. Even if they don't make it on these drugs, they'll make it on some drug in the future. Yeah, 𝗙𝗂𝗡𝗏, it's a big deal. I really am just focused on one or two stocks right now. So portfolio's a little crazy at the moment. CDW didn't look too attractive. Yeah, I'd be careful with NVIDIA. You could always buy it cheaper. You don't get too much FOMO with a $3 trillion company. Can't believe they took the 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗍𝗍 away. It's so ridiculous. That's like half, that was half of my whole portfolio. I wouldn't get too arrogant about NVIDIA. Stock markets, whenever you say, you know, something really surprises you, or you think something might be impossible, or stock can't go to this price, it usually does. I haven't looked at 𝗠𝗏𝗍 in a couple months. I mean, companies seem to be on good track, growing really well when I did look at it. I didn't take the borrow away, there's no borrow. I suppose I could. Yeah, definitely pay attention to Arvinas. This could be the elusive biotech long that everyone's been asking me for and been looking for. I've been pretty hesitant about recommending any biotech stocks. Everyone's desperately looking for a multi-bagger. This could be it. They really register brand names for the drug. They don't have phase 3 trials yet. No, I mean, anybody can make PROTACs. It's the targets, the thoughtfulness of the targets development program. I learned from this that Pfizer has a new CDK I forgot about, or maybe didn't know about, 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗔𝗍𝗍𝗔𝗍. Yeah, CEO is terrible. Oh, the Memecoin thing's hilarious. Yeah, we've looked at SYM. PROTACs are very cool. New way of doing drug development. I'm not shorting NVIDIA today, no. Lilly has one like this. Yeah, you can use the product for free. Yeah, I'm excited for earnings too. Okay, so we're just gonna have to look at a little bit more of this data. I haven't looked at Arvinas in a long time, but I've been following the company for a long time. I like the portfolio. Yeah, I think that I could basically unequivocally recommend this one. They do have some data coming out, and you know, we don't know what that data is gonna look like, so keep that in mind. But the risk reward looks immaculate. You want to look at the clinical data and see if there's a basis for assuming that the next clinical trial will work. Okay, I'll buy some. Have you guys heard of this guy, Richard Hart? I talked to him once, I couldn't stand it. Who's this guy? The SEC's looking for him. Interpol red notice? Oh, no way. Tax fraud and assault? What would he get? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Accused of spending $12 million on luxury goods. Europe's most wanted list. Wanted by Finland. The total amount of tax avoided is counted in the hundreds of millions of euros. He bullied me online as well. Finnish police seize watches worth $2.6 million. Oh, did they get him? They get him? Oh, no. It says remanded into custody, but that's not. You guys want to be long this, right? Sounds good, right? Look at his new account. Richard only communicates in person. He doesn't use Twitter, Telegram, social media, email messages, YouTube, newspapers, magazines, mail, TV, or radio. Humble. I'm going to call you humble. Yeah, this guy was nuts.